Hello friends, welcome to my channel or welcome back where we talk all things health and wellness. Today I'm super excited to share with you some frugal, crunchy mom gift ideas that will suit any crunchy mom. And just in case you're unfamiliar with the term crunchy, that means just a mom who is more natural minded and health minded and things like that. And with our current culture, there are all kinds of different crunchy. So my goal in this video is to share with you crunchy mom ideas that will suit any crunchy mom, depending, no matter what her, like, I will not touch this or I do not like that kind of thing. Safe for any mom, but also that's frugal minded if you want to give a gift like a thoughtful gift, but you don't have to be extravagant with your gifts. And a lot of times crunchy moms aren't really into big gifts or lots of things or things like that. It's just the idea of thinking of them and getting them something. So that's what I'm going to dive in here, and stay tuned for the end because I'm going to be sharing my favorite and very frugal, very simple, but very heartfelt and meaningful. So stay tuned for that. So the first one I'm going to share with you is to go to thrift stores, go thrift shopping, and find unique glass jars or canisters. And I have actually gathered these that I'm going to share with you at thrift stores over the years. And I love the different unique characters that they have, and fill them with different things as a gift. Like, find it, wash it up, and then give it to them with something filled with something that you know they would like. I have mixed nuts as an example, popcorn, so they can make their own popcorn the way they like, add to it what they would like and what have you. And then this one, I have oats. You could put in oats, or even better, sprouted oats in a canister, as simple as that. Or even, there are lots of different recipe ideas out there for maybe a cookies, like all the dry ingredients for a cookie, and then you give them the recipe and they can make it on their own. As long as you know your crunchy mom and what she does and does not like, especially to be sweetened with, you could do that. But if you want to stay completely neutral, just fill it with oats. As simple as that, and that can be an awesome gift. Another gift idea is honey. Particularly local honey is always an amazing gift idea. Or if you don't want to do local honey or don't have local honey, go for Manuka honey, but that one is not as budget friendly. But I did hear recently that Costco has some Manuka honey. It's very medicinal, very amazing for you, but not always the cheapest. So either go local or go Manuka honey for your crunchy mom gift ideas. And another one is tea. I would recommend loose leaf tea if possible, or if you know for sure that she has something to extract the loose leaves out of the hot water. An idea might be to put some tea in a teacup. Again, thrift shop for unique teacups. I actually found this one at a thrift store years ago. Birthday Flowers, it's called, Tuscan Fine English, made in England. And I think I paid 50 cents. And just fill it with some tea. If you know that she doesn't mind the bags of tea, just put a variety of bag tea in there. Try to have the tea in pouches that are like non-bleached, material and things like that. Nothing that might have like the plastic in the bags themselves, and then you steep that. Crunchy moms are not a huge fan of that. So that's another gift idea. 100% cotton hand towels or kitchen towels rolled up. Even some unique baskets, and putting some towels or some of these things in it. Homemade soap. Those are becoming more and more available locally, and even I even saw at our Giant Eagle recently, some like homemade, locally made goat milk soap or something. I think it was goat milk, but different scents. It was really amazing. So homemade bar soap is another amazing idea, and those are pretty cheap, usually very affordable as well. And maybe some stationery or journals, something simple like that. I wanted to show you these real quick. I found these jars. I thought they were so unique and pretty. I think I paid 50 cents for one. $1 for another one. I found them like on different parts of the state in Ohio, at different, I think a Goodwill and a different thrift store. And I turned this one into, you can get these hand pumps on Amazon for $8 or $9 for a pair of 2. And I make my own homemade soap. I can make a video for you sometime on that if you're interested. But the soap pumps come with a little sticker. So I have a unique like homemade soap for really cheap. But a crunchy mom could use these for anything, and they're unique. She can put them around her house. And the other one, I reuse my teaspoons and tablespoons all the time for my dry ingredients, like for sweet, because I just make and use those a lot throughout the day. And rather than constantly washing them and they're wet, I just keep them in my jar and keep reusing them and wash them every once in a while. And so that's just handy to keep on my counter, and it's kind of pretty, something a little bit different and unique. Anything crocheted or knitted, if you are into that, would be just something sweet and thoughtful for a crunchy mom. And then the last thing that I wanted to share is one of my favorite currently. My sister-in-law gave me one last year for Christmas, and then somebody else gave me one as a gift this year already. And you can make them homemade or possibly buying them at a local store that someone else has already made. And they're basically, I looked it up, you can just Google Christmas potpourri, homemade Christmas potpourri pouches or something like that, and different recipe variations will come up. And it's basically, this one has dried oranges, it has some dried cranberries, a cinnamon stick, and some different herbs and spices. And then it gives you little directions. I've seen these little bags at the Dollar Tree, like for $4. And then you just put your little instructions with it. You basically just put this in hot water on your stove and let it simmer and just fill your home with this lovely scent. And it's just a really awesome, thoughtful gift that you can give to enjoy, just to bring some nice scent to your home over the winter season, the cold winter season. And there are different varieties out there. If you look ahead, you can just kind of know what to buy, and then just make several of them and give them to friends. Just something small and simple and thoughtful. Like I said, that would suit any crunchy mom, because there are all kinds of different crunchy when it comes to crunchy. And so one gift idea might not suit this mom, but it would this mom. And if you're just not sure and wanting some neutral crunchy mom gift ideas, I hope that this video gave you some inspiration and ideas, but keeping it simple and not having to spend a lot of money either. And that's it for today's video. I hope that you all take care and have a great week.